Green returns to the Golden State Warriors, and the expectations to see a lot of wins. All right. It is what it is, as I usually say. Your boy Step Back Monkey, the flesh in the flesh, the blood on my blood. And we have a problem in Golden State with cohesiveness and teams getting to jail a little too late in the season. There is so much talent here that the coaching staff, more than likely 1,000%, are having trouble to understand what lineups they need to play. The overarching or never-ending comment that I see or that I see them do usually is, you know what? Let's just go ahead and put in the vets and see what they can do due to them having some history. That makes total sense, right? You go with your known engine that's been running a while, and then you try to sputter in a little bit of the new stuff, the electric cars once in a while to get you running and possibly bring you to a championship. Draymond being back, Klay being back, no offense, it's going to be a tough transition. You can see the transition with Klay. The team was playing fine without him. Yes, they were. Yes, I admit it. Once Klay got back, things changed a bit. But however, I think they could be better with Klay. I do like Klay off the bench. I ain't going to lie to you. I do like Poole as a starter and Klay off the bench and giving Curry that wiggle room. All right. Speaking of Curry, where is he? Where is Mr. Curry? Injured, right? We also have a Wiggins that's really not playing up to the all-star status that he made this year, really fell off. A lot to do with the new incumbents coming in, but Poole ain't stopping. Oh, wait. Anyway, that hesitation was nuts. Now, that said, how do you improve them and get them better? There's going to be another little problem, and I don't think they're going to be able to fix it quick enough, and now we're in dangerous territory. The boy name is Mr. Wiseman. And I love Looney, but I do think Mr. Wiseman is the better option and the championship option. Now, the problem is he doesn't have enough reps with the big boys. He's playing down in the G League and doing his thing, but not enough reps with the big boys. And in my opinion, I think you got to leave Looney in there and then get Wiseman in spurts. And it's going to have to be in the playoffs, which is the sad part, So this team is adjusting on the go. Last night's win or loss versus the Magic is a fluke to me. All right. It's all about this team getting its cohesiveness. No takeaways from the Magic. They're a strong, young, talented team with a lot of young players that I need to talk about in a separate video for the next year. Up and comers, them and the Rockets. Them guys look kind of serious. Also the Pelicans, if they're able to keep Zion. There goes Wiggins. I am certainly not really looking into this game as anything more than a team looking to gel and Steve Kerr trying some things. Now, the one scary part that I've seen in this game was the amount of support that some of the starters were getting from their bench. Some of the starters weren't getting from some of the starters, such as Andrew Wiggins. Okay? It's all about what Wiggins can do for this team, and he has to be more aggressive, even though he knows there's so much talent on here. He's like, what do I really need to do? Well, I for one, put up double digits, which is 14 to 12 points a game because of the amount of talent. I know you can put up 20. I know you can put up 18. Don't need to. But you need to be the defensive hawk of the year. With that athleticism, your ability to close the gap because your lateral quickness, Andrew Wiggins needs to be a defensive king along with Draymond Green, bringing Looney and then Wiseman. And I think they have some sense because Peyton's already doing his thing defensively. That's number 0 against any guard on the opposing team. If those guys that I just mentioned there can play up to their defensive capabilities, it's a serious problem. It's a serious problem for the NBA. Now, luckily, the NBA has the institute of not having time. They don't have the time. Okay, that's the problem with the Golden State Warriors. They need more time and they don't have it. So I am severely interested in how quickly Steve Kerr can adapt and have that talk with those guys about defensive stalemates for the opposition. There is really nothing else they need to do. Okay, seriously. Whew, Lord God, Poole ain't playing with them. That's what we need to figure out to understand the next steps for the Golden State Warriors. And I'm not going to renege and I'm not going to step back. I said this team was a championship team, okay? It's looking bad now, especially if Curry's not in there. But I got to hold on to whatever I said. It could get scary. It could be upset territory for anyone they play in the first round, being because they don't have the gel yet. They don't have the schemes yet that they need to utilize their players in the right way. Throwing in there Jonathan Kuminga as well as a defensive player. They have all the pieces. Now it's about getting them set. Telling John Kuminga, yes, you're going to be a superstar in this league, but this year you're probably going to average 7-6 points, a couple alley-oops, and you're going to be in there blocking shots. You're going to be a defensive terror, okay? Mr. Wiggins, you're an all-star. You're going to be averaging about 12, 14 points. Draymond, you're going to get like 10. All right, but I need about 8 rebounds from you. Okay, Wiggins, I need about 6, 7 rebounds from you. Kuminga, I need about 5 rebounds from you. Mr. Wiseman, you're going to get about 10 minutes per game. I need about 2, 3 blocks from you. I need about 4 or 5 rebounds because of your ability and maybe 6 points. That's what's going to have to be, okay? There's too many scorers on the squad. Klay and your boy, Mr. Steph, and then Poole. I mean, maybe there's a little bit of room for another 15. That's why I said Wiggins can step in that role, or they can make Kuminga in that role. They have so many options, or Moody. So that's it. I'm going to sign off here, boys. Step back magic. Warriors are not in trouble, but, man, they got a lot of things they got to work on, and it may not be enough time. I'm gone. Peace.